coaches taking a bite, serving up truth day or night, crunching the flavors, breaking it down, the realest reviews in Foodie Town. Critical Coaches, food reviews.
Alright, here I am again with Critical Coaches food reviews. And so far, my trip to Illinois, Bloomington, Illinois, has been pretty good. We had Bandanas. If you haven't seen that video, Bandanas Barbecue. It's a chain, but it's localized to, I want to say, Missouri and Illinois. Good barbecue, good rating. We did the Asian wok to bowl, and there was another that we did that was still pretty good. However, I think we're up for our first. Oh, the Epic Burger was pretty good, 7 out of 10, which is still pretty good for burgers. I have a funny feeling we're up for our first disappointment. I hate to say it that way. I went to a place called Monical's Pizza, like Monica, but then with an L, so Monical's Pizza. So the pizza came a 10-inch pan pizza and some French bread, cheesy French bread. It's supposed to be my lunch and dinner. And I guess they don't have boxes. This is how their food comes. This is just like a paper bag. And then it comes in foil. So that's the 10-inch. Yeah, I don't want to hear a bunch of feedback. People actually watch my videos that I put pineapple on pizza. I'm okay with pineapple on pizza. I put pineapple and onions. That's how I do it. So now I think Jeff Portnoy is the pizza guy, rater. I'm no Jeff Portnoy. I just do food as food, no matter what it is. I'm happy about these things because if you're wrapping it in foil, you're giving it to me. I don't need that on my pizza. Looks all right. I wish the cheese would go out a little further, but at least the sauce did. It looks like regular pan pizza. The crust looks pretty good. It looks quite hearty. It holds the toppings, so that's a good sign. Maybe maybe I judged too early. And then we'll take a look at the This is supposed to be, I think, 6 pieces of French bread with cheese. Oh, so it's 2 pieces of French bread with cheese and with marinara sauce. So just a cheesy bread. It's basically another pizza, but not pan pizza. Pizza made on French bread. So we give all those a taste, and we'll come back with a video to give you my opinion. So far, I hate to say that I prejudged because it came in a paper bag wrapped in foil. But the pizza looks pretty good. The crust it's got a good crispiness to it, a little buttery. I can feel it on the bottom. Matter of fact, you know what? Well, it's still too hot. I like the cheese blend, the crust itself, crispy, soft on the inside. Excuse me. I for sure prejudged this harshly. So it looks like Bloomington, Illinois might be a decent food spot. Anyways, I'll get further into it, and the cheesy bread with and without dipping it in the marinara, and then I'll give you my final honest review. Okay, so again, this is Monical's Pizza. Give you their logo. Bloomington, Illinois. I think it's a one-off. Like, I don't think it's a chain. Maybe local. The pizza itself, I really liked. I like the crust. I like I'm not a big thin crust. They have thin crust as an option. There's a pan pizza, really good. Like, the crust is done good. The dough is nice, like crispy still on the bottom. The cheese blend's good. I wish it was a little bit spread out more. It's like really concentrate in the middle. So once you get to the middle, it's like that's where all the cheese is, and you get very little bit on the outside, even as far as it goes to the outside. So I can't give it more than a 7, but because it tastes good, crust is right, even with the cheese issue, which it is an issue, right? You want to eat a pizza, you want every bite to have all your ingredients. Here, when you pull it out and you take that first bite from the inside, you're getting all your cheese, and then the rest of the way you're just getting sauce and dough. And so you can literally cut out where the cheese stops, and you'd be throwing away like 30% of your pizza. And then the amount of cheese on the outside is almost none compared to the middle. So now you're throwing away about 40%. So the pizza itself, 7 out of 10. I'm not sure about the serving vessels, like cardboard and tinfoil on top. It's okay to get it A to B because that foil, I'm sure, keeps it warm just like a box. But now I'm not going to finish all this. For me to put it in the fridge, I guess I'm going to put it back in the paper bag. Or, especially if you're on the road, you don't have access to Tupperware, sandwich bags, whatever you use at home. Now, unless this exposed open in my fridge in my hotel, or put it back in a paper bag. So iffy about that. The restaurant itself, the kitchen looked clean. The staff was friendly. You order, and then you sit down. So I don't know if they have servers inside the restaurant, but you definitely order at the counter, and then you sit down. So, and then the cheese bread. They had 2 options. They had like garlic, cheesy bread, which was, she asked how much I like cheese, and I do like cheese. There was those, or this, which is cheese garlic bread. So it's on a French bread. The problem is, the French bread doesn't hold up like French bread. It's all soggy, and I got it to have that French bread crunch, as opposed to the other one, which just would have been another pizza without marinara, just cheese and dough. I wanted something different, but even dipped in the marinara, this, like, it's not French bread. If it is, it doesn't hold its French bread structure or any kind of roll. I wouldn't order this, now that I know. If I have to give it a rating, it'll fill you up. Doesn't taste bad. 5 out of 10. Overall, the restaurant, the pizza, I made the choice on this, right? I could have got the different cheesy bread, which would have, just like I said, been a pizza without the sauce, and probably gotten more cheese in the pizza. 7 out of 10 overall. Pizza for sure, 7 out of 10. I'm not going to rate the side for you. I'll give you my rating, but you wouldn't get it. And if you do get it, maybe you like it. But overall, if you get the pan pizza, I'd say 7 out of 10. And then for the restaurant, 7 out of 10. Monical's Pizza Restaurant, Bloomington, Illinois. Solid 7 out of 10 based on the pizza. Everything else, how they do the ordering and have to sit down in the restaurant, not sure if you have a waiter, getting served pizza in a paper bag versus a pizza box. This side item, regardless, I'd say 7 out of 10 for the restaurant. So if you're in the area, you like pizza, take a chance on it. Maybe their thin crust is good if you like thin crust, but if you like pan pizza, I think it's 7 out of 10. Till next time, I have a little bit more to do in Bloomington, Illinois, but I will be going to, I want to say Annville, Pennsylvania, and then I'll be going to Marseille, Illinois, and then a trip to North Little Rock, Arkansas. So if you do watch these videos, thank you, first of all, and you have any places that you want me to possibly review in those places, Annville, Pennsylvania, Marseille, Illinois, or North Little Rock, Arkansas, then I will get the feedback and I will try and get to those places when I visit those cities and do some honest food reviews for them. Until next time, it's Critical Coaches. Thank you for watching.